Hey everyone, this is Ed Hodgson, NEAAPA Secretary here, talking up to Joe Montalto and Laura McNerney, who are going to be leading a session at our upcoming education conference and annual meeting that will be taking place on March 14th through the 16th at the Hilton Mystic in Mystic, Connecticut. So Joe, Laura, welcome to the video today.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks
Awesome.
for this opportunity.
Thank you. Laura, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So my background, Ed, has been in training and development and human resources for many years, more than I'd like to probably share. But Leadership Learning Group, which is my company, is a consulting firm that specializes in really helping organizations across all different industries build great leaders and great talent. And of course, that hopefully then translates to great success for the organization. And we do that by kind of working through three verticals: human resources consulting, customized training, and talent and organizational development. And we work really closely with all our clients to really get to know them, get to know their companies, know their employees, understand their challenges, their pain points, and then work together to develop solutions from there. So
awesome. And Joe?
Yes, my background is also from many more years than I'd like to share, but it started out in politics and government, and so in the past I've been a state senator, I've been a government administrator for New York State and in New York City. And I've been an advisor to many New York State government leaders, and also very active in New York State politics. And in sort of like a unique way, I also have a career in amusement parks, having managed Ride Playland in New York for 8 years. That was an interesting situation as well, because it was the only government-owned and operated amusement park in the country at the time, so government skills were needed. And what I find too is my government skills, sometimes otherwise come into play, as did with NEAAPA just a year or so ago in fighting for reopening guidance in New York State on restrictions. So I'm very happy, to be here today and to be working with NEAAPA on this exciting project.
And so tell me about the partnership you two have.
So Joe, you want to take that one?
Sure. Way back, Laura and I first met, and it was at Playland, and it was all around a customer service training program that proved highly successful. It was very intense. It reached out to every level of staff person that we had. There was a big buy-in for participation, and we had it, and the park really needed it at that moment in time. That then morphed into leadership training skills, and we were rewarded for our efforts by IAPA with 2 awards for our excellence in customer service and for our leadership training skills programs. From there, we went on to develop something else called Mining the Magic, which was a train-the-trainer program. And in ensuing years, we worked together in a similar program at the Philadelphia Zoo. And we were happy to say instrumental in opening up Luna Park in providing customer service and training programs for them at the very beginning. And now here we are with them back again. So did I leave out anything, Laura?
Not that you hit on everything, Joe. Great job.
Excellent. So your session, Developing Future Leaders, a Luna Park case study. Tell us a little bit about that and what we should expect in that session.
I'll take a stab at this one, Joe. So last fall, Alessandro Zamperla, who's, as you know, the president and CEO of Central Amusements International, and a good friend of Joe for many years. And of course, we worked together with him in the past. He came to us and talked to us about a concept or a novel approach that he had in his mind that was really built on the premise of wanting to invest in the future of his team members, their career growth, their career succession, whether that be at Luna Park or even, outside, in the world for them, and what kind of, pathways could be out there in terms of being able to grow in the industry or even outside of the industry. For example, if you are a maintenance worker, think about the opportunities you might have to pursue in the trades. So from that vision, we started talking about, well, what can we create for the team at Luna? And we were focusing, at least initially in this first stage, on the management team. And we worked together to create the concept of a leadership academy. And we worked on the development of the academy for a couple months and then launched a full day first initial session of the academy this past October, which led to a second full day of Leadership Academy training in November. And now we have a rollout over the next 8 months of more sessions, but we've also are building in career days for the team members, as well as individual coaching, one-on-one coaching for members of the management team. So what we're going to be doing in the session is taking everyone through the model, showing individuals how we put the model together, what the thought process was behind it, and then translating it to what could this look like for NEAAPA? Could we create a leadership academy that would be available to the members of NEAAPA, or even something that could translate to an opportunity for some of the individual parks and venues out there that are part of the region.
Awesome.
Joe, did I miss anything, Joe?
No, you did a great job. That covered it all.
Perfect. So taking that, who would be your target audience for this? Because as you know, our membership runs the gambit from, small operators all the way up to larger year-round operators. Who is your target audience that should be attending this session?
Well, Ed, I think you need to consider the fact of the times that we're all living through and grappling with. Every park now, among so many other things, has a major obstacle in common, and that obstacle is job recruitment and job retention. Everywhere you go these days, when you talk with people from different parks and it doesn't have to just be a park. It could be any one of the facilities that NEAAPA represents. Everyone is having trouble finding and keeping staff. So this is, as Laura mentioned, originating with Alessandro Zamperla, a very forward look at that situation. And it's a novel approach. It's an investment in people. It's an investment in your staff. So therefore, anyone in this industry, anyone in any of the various industries we represent, who is interested in finding new ways to recruit, keep, and build a very strong and dedicated and loyal staff, should be interested in, I think, what's happening at Luna Park right now and what we're going to present at NEAAPA's annual meeting.
Awesome. Well, that sounds great. Thank you both for being with me today. And I'd just like to remind everybody that we have our 109th anniversary education conference and annual meeting coming up on March 14th through the 16th at the Hilton Mystic in Mystic, Connecticut. So we'll see you there. Laura, Joe, thank you so much for being with me today.
Great to be here, Ed.
Looking forward to it.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.